What happens when corrupt cops think they can bully a taxi driver into submission? Meet Sofia Morales, a single mom fighting to provide for her daughter, only to face a nightmare of lies and harassment. But when the truth comes out, it's the officers who will regret crossing her. Buckle up for a 20-minute roller coaster of courage, betrayal, and justice that'll leave you cheering. Stick around for a twist you won't see coming. City hums with life as Sofia Morales, a 32-year-old single mother, maneuvers her taxi through bustling streets. Her daughter's laughter echoes in her mind, pushing her through long shifts. Sofia's no ordinary driver. She's a professional with a spotless record, saving every penny for her daughter's future. Tonight, a businessman in a sharp suit climbs into her cab, his impatience clear. "Get me downtown in 15 minutes or I'm not paying," he snaps, barely glancing at her. Sofia nods, her focus sharp despite his attitude. "I'll get you there, sir," she says, her voice calm but firm. The city's neon lights flash by, but her rearview mirror catches something else flashing: police lights. Her heart skips a beat. She's done nothing wrong, so why the stop? "Miss, pull over," barks Sergeant Marcos, his voice cutting through the night. Sofia eases the taxi to the curb, her hands steady on the wheel. "Officer, what's the issue?" asks, keeping her tone polite but wary. "Stop the car." "Now," says, his eyes narrowing with disdain. The businessman groans from the back seat. "What's this about? I don't have time for this nonsense." Leans into the window, smirking. "What's a woman like you doing, driving a taxi? Shouldn't you be at home cooking, cleaning, ironing?" Sofia's jaw tightens, but she holds her ground. "I'm a professional driver, officer. This is my job." Scoffs, his tone mocking. "Step out of the vehicle." "Now why?" "I need a reason," Sofia says, her voice steady despite the knot in her stomach. "Because I say so," snaps. "Out." "Have you ever been judged for just doing your job? Hit that like button if you're rooting for Sofia." Sofia steps out, her hands visible, her heart pounding. The businessman pipes up, "This is ridiculous. Do you even have your papers?" "They're right here, sir," Sofia says, reaching for the seat pocket, where she keeps her license and registration. Her fingers freeze. "They're gone." She gasps, her voice tinged with panic. "I always keep them here." The businessman sneers. "No papers? Typical." "I shouldn't have trusted a woman driver." Sofia ignores him, turning to officer. "They were in that pocket. I never misplaced them." Dangles her folder, his grin menacing. "Found these in the back." "Hiding them? Huh, that's a violation." Sofia's eyes widen. "Those are mine. They're valid, check them." Laughs coldly. "No documents on hand? Your taxi's going to the impound, and you're under arrest." "No, please," Sofia pleads, her voice cracking. "I have a passenger to take care of. Check the system, my license is clean." The businessman stands fuming. "I'm done. You're wasting my time. I'm not paying for this." Sofia calls after him. "Sir, please, the meter's running. Just pay what's owed." "Pay you for this mess." He scoffs, storming off. Alone now, Sofia faces that man. "Hid my papers. You know they're real?" Steps closer, his tone slimy. "You're in no position to argue, sweetheart, but maybe we can work something out. You're a pretty lady." Sofia's stomach churns, her voice firm. "Not that kind of woman. I'd rather go to jail." "Then let S go," sneers, grabbing her arm. Suddenly, his radio crackles. "Sergeant, report to Central Market. Code 45 disturbance." Curses, tossing Sofia's documents at her. "You're lucky this time. But these stay with me until you pay up." Sofia's voice trembles with fury.
"Ah!
"You can't keep those." "Watch me," says, climbing into his patrol car. The businessman, lingering nearby, asks, "Officer, can you give me a ride downtown?" "Sure thing," Perez replies, leaving Sofia stranded. She sinks against her taxi, whispering, "Thank you, God, for getting me out of that." What would you do in Sofia's shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Back at home, Sofia tucks her daughter, Mia, into bed. "Mama, did you get my birthday present?" Mia asks, her eyes bright. Sofia smiles, hiding her worry. "It's safe, sweetheart. Sleep tight." But her heart sinks. Her money and jewels, meant for Mia's gift, were stolen by. The next day, Sofia's back on the road, determined to keep working despite the fear. She's installed dashcam cameras in her taxi after hearing stories of other drivers harassed by cops. Never again, she vows, checking the footage app on her phone. At a busy intersection, She picks up a new passenger, a kind elderly woman. "You're a brave one, driving out here," the woman says warmly. Sofia smiles, grateful for the encouragement. But trouble finds her again. Flashing lights appear in her mirror. P.O.R.E.S. and his partner, officer, are back. Sofia's heart races, but she keeps calm. "Pull over, miss," calls, his tone mocking. "Let's see those documents." Sofia hands over a provisional permit, her voice steady. "Here, you took my originals, remember?" Laughs, tossing the paper aside. "This worthless. You're undocumented illegal. Step out." Sofia protests. "I have to pick up someone important. Please, check the system." "No papers, no excuses," says, smirking. "Time for a search? Gotta check for contraband." Sofia's voice rises. "This is harassment. I'm a professional driver." Leans in, his tone predatory. "You smell nice too. Turn around, let's. Make sure you're clean." Sofia steps back, her voice firm. "You have no right to touch me." Joins in, grinning. She's feisty. "Check the car again. If this injustice makes you angry, smash that like button and keep watching." Rummages through the taxi, lifting the spare tire. "Well, look here, liquor in the vehicle," says, holding up a bottle. "That's not mine," Sofia shouts, her fists clenching. "You planted it. Accusing us now," snaps. "That's defamation. You're just digging a deeper hole." Pulls out Sofia's bag, holding up her remaining cash and Mia's birthday jewels. "What's this stealing to?" "Those are for my daughter," Sofia cries. "You stole from me last time, and you're doing it again." Laughs, tossing the jewels in his hand. "You're drunk, lady. Let's test that. Walk this line, touch your nose, your leg." Sofia complies, her movements precise but her dignity fraying. The tests are absurd, meant to humiliate. She stops, her voice shaking with resolve. "Enough. You took my documents, my money, my jewels. You've harassed me. I'm done with your games. Arrest me if you want." S eyes narrow. "Tough girl, huh? Cuff her. We'll split the cash later." Sofia's heart sinks, her voice rising. "I knew it. You're thieves hiding behind badges." Chuckles, stepping closer. "Keep talking, and it'll get worse." Sofia glares, unyielding. "You can't scare me. I know my rights," smirks, unfazed. "Rights? Out here we're the law." The elderly passenger, watching from the taxi, speaks up timidly. "Officers, please. She's just a driver." Snaps, "Stay out of this or you're next." Sofia turns to the woman. "It's okay, ma'am. I'll handle this." But inside, Sofia's fear grows. She thinks of Mia waiting at home, and her resolve hardens. She discreetly taps her phone, sending a distress call to her father, Colonel Eduardo Morales. Subscribe now to see how Sofia fights back. Word of Sofia's harassment spreads among other taxi drivers. At a local diner, drivers gather, sharing stories of an corruption. "They've been shaking us down for years," one driver says, slamming his coffee mug. Sofia's not the first, another driver nods. "She's got guts, though. Heard she's got cameras in her taxi." The drivers rally, vowing to support Sofia if she's fighting back. "We're with her," a young driver says, his voice fierce. Meanwhile, Sofia's back on the road, her nerves frayed but her determination unbroken. She picks up a new passenger, a journalist named Clara, who's investigating police corruption. "I heard about your run-in with those cops," Clara says, her notebook ready. "Want to tell your story?" Sofia hesitates, then nods. "They're targeting me because I'm a woman, but I'm not alone anymore." Clara's eyes light up. This could be big. Keep those cameras rolling, but trouble looms again. And spot Sofia's taxi and pull her over, their grins predatory. "Back for more, huh?" says, leaning into her window. "No documents, no excuses. Step out." Sofia holds up her phone, the dashcam app open. "Everything's being recorded, officer." Laughs, unfazed. "Cameras? Those won't save you." Rummages through the taxi again, finding another bottle. "I'm more liquor. You're done, lady." Sofia's voice shakes with fury. "You planted that. You've stolen from me, harassed me, and now you're lying again." Grabs her arm. "Time to go to the station unless you make it worth our while." Sofia pulls away. "You'll regret this. I'm not your victim." Clara, still in the back seat, whispers, "Keep them talking, Sofia. I'm recording too." If you're cheering for Sofia, hit that like button and share this video. A deep voice booms. "Stand down, officers." Colonel Eduardo Morales steps out of a military vehicle, his uniform radiating authority. The crowd around Sofia's taxi grows, drivers and passers-by watching in awe. Sofia cries, tears of relief streaming down her face, stammers, his bravado crumbling. "Colonel, we're just doing our job." "She's drunk, undocumented." Sofia interrupts, her voice fierce. "They're lying. They stole my papers, planted evidence, and harassed me. They've done this to others, too." Eduardo's eyes blaze. "If Sofia weren't my daughter, would you have kept abusing her rights?" "No, sir." Protests. "She was intoxicated." Silence. Eduardo roars. "Sofia called me during your first stunt. I heard everything. Her dash cams and this journalist's footage caught it all. Your theft, your harassment, your corruption." Pales, his voice shaking. "A call's not proof, sir." Eduardo's tone is ice cold. "The videos are. Every word, every move, recorded. You've disgraced your badges. You're facing years in prison." "Pleads, Colonel. Give us a chance." "No chances," Eduardo says. "Report to the precinct now." Clara steps forward, her camera rolling. "This is going public. The city deserves to know." Sofia hugs her father, her voice soft. "Thank you. I was so scared for Mia." Eduardo's voice softens. "You're safe now, mi pequega. I'll never hurt anyone again." The crowd cheers, inspired by Sofia's courage. Have you ever stood up to corruption? Share your story in the comments. The dashcam and Clara's footage go viral, trending as corrupt cops exposed by brave taxi driver, and are fired, charged, and shunned, their careers in ruins. The city launches an investigation into police corruption, sparked by Sofia's stand. Sofia's taxi is returned, her documents and jewels restored. She drives again, her head held high, as passengers now greet her with respect. At the diner, fellow drivers raise their coffee mugs in a toast to Sofia, who showed us how to fight back. At home, Sofia wraps Mia's birthday gift, the jewels sparkling in her hands. "No one can dim our light," she tells her daughter, smiling. Eduardo visits, pride in his eyes. "You didn't just save yourself, Sofia. You gave others hope." Clara's article hits the newsstands, naming Sofia a hero. "This is just the beginning," Clara says, shaking Sofia's hand. Sofia looks out at the city, her voice steady. "They thought they could break me because I'm a woman, a driver, a mom. But I'm stronger than their lies." This is a story of resilience, truth, and justice. Never let anyone judge you by their prejudice. Respect is non-negotiable. What would you do in Sofia's shoes? Drop your story below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more tales of triumph over injustice.